We are back with another episode of A Daily Dose of Dara, or Life with Dara. This is the best time of my life because I said so. Like, let's start there. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like it, comment on this video. The best thing that we can do together is be interactive. Okay, this is a healthy whole community that is sustained by the people, good people, quality individuals that are really determined to get to a place of peace, wholeness, and success. So with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so where do I begin? This episode, I wanted to title it A Ray of Sunshine, just because I wanted to dedicate this episode to people who have really gone out of their way to make sure they had good character, good intent, wholesome intentions, and just to give their best to society. The ones who make mistakes, learn from them, watch certain things that they do, just really try to evolve and really try to be the best in every room. The ones who everyone says like, oh, they're so amazing, I love them, whatever, but don't necessarily get the best from life. May not feel appreciated, may not feel valued, may not feel like anyone sees you. But I see you, right? Like, I love you. Hopefully you love me. If you're here, it's for a reason. If not, if you don't love me, that's fine. But get something from the message, because this is for those people that are oftentimes overlooked, undervalued, and not appreciated. So the first thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for deciding to wake up and get to it. I know God breathes life into people, but I appreciate you doing something with your life. I appreciate you continuing to have a good heart, continuing to be purposeful, even if no one sees it. And for those that may have a good heart, but may just not be feeling it right now, that is okay. I just came out of a season where I had to feel what I was going through. I had to sit in it a little bit and find value in the dark place, But God pulled me out. I didn't stay in that. And so if I made it out of the dark times, just know that you can too. And it's something that I was talking to, some friends about, some people that I value. And basically we were talking about, I was just explaining to them like, yes, I want to be here for those who are the light. Because sometimes when you are the light, when you are the sun shining so brightly, all you see is darkness, All you feel is the warmth and the radiance coming from you to everyone else. And it feels like there's not much that anyone else is giving you. And I just want you to know, if you're feeling that way, it's okay. It's okay. Because maybe I was sent here to tell you, like, hey, if you needed a sign, this is one. Like, you are appreciated. Your life has purpose. Don't give up now. Don't end it now. There's so much more life for you to have. I feel like I've gone through times where I did not enjoy the process. Everyone was telling me like, the picture is not the promise. The process is. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, but then I have to think about it. The road is what you're guaranteed to get. The journey. Not the end of the road, right? We're not promised the end of the road. There's no guarantee that when you get to the end of the road, it's going to look like what you imagine it to look like. There's no guarantee of that. But what is guaranteed is how you navigate the journey. Who do you become along the way? Who will you be remembered by? That is what you have control over. You may not have control over what you've gone through as a child, what you've gone through as a teenager, what you've gone through as a young adult, what you've gone through as an adult, what you've gone through as a mature adult, what you've gone through as a grandparent, what you've gone through as an elder, what you've gone through in church, what you've gone through as an atheist, what you've gone through alone, what you've gone through homeless, what you've gone through, that you may not have had any control of being used up, abused, whatever it is that you've endured. But I want you to know that that does not have to be the end of the story. It doesn't. You can be who you know you are. You can get to a place where you find joy again, where you look up and you're laughing until your stomach hurts, where you look around and everyone around you, you can trust, you can feel, you can be vulnerable with. You can get to that place, but you have to decide what you want. And if you want that, see, when I asked the question, what does family look like to you? Some people say single, like it just looks like me at the end of the journey. Some people might say it looks like me and my child. Some people may say it looks like me and my partner. Some people may say it looks like me and my spouse. Some people, it's different. Some people may say it looks like me taking care of my grandparents. Family means different things. Some people may say it's me and my friends that I've had for a lifetime. You know, some people may say it's me and my friends that I just met 2 years ago, because sometimes longevity does not equate quality. You know, sometimes you have to create the definition of what family means to you. And I feel like oftentimes in this society, we allow people to determine what things mean as time evolves. But if you look back through history, the societal terms have changed frequently. What was normal has changed often. What was acceptable has changed as time has changed. And so it's like, if you are constantly basing your value and your worth off of everyone else, no wonder that the mind feels all over the place. No wonder that your heart feels swayed. And I can't speak for anyone else, but I know for me, I felt like, what am I doing? Maybe if I accomplish this goal or that goal, or maybe if I do this, or maybe if I do that, I'll feel better. But the reality of the thing was, I had to put in the work. I had to accept the deepest, darkest feelings and emotions and what I felt like was too much to re-experience or feel. And I had to be vulnerable with myself, and I had to be sensitive again and open, and I had to go back to that place where I was last hurt, and I didn't want to do that. But guess what? It took courage to say that at that time, and that was enough. I didn't pull myself out of the dark times. I didn't pull myself. I just felt. And I decided one day to be grateful for what I had left. And I'm not a victim, so you don't have to feel bad for me. I came out on top. I came out victorious because I love the person who I am now. I love the person I am now. I did not love the person I used to be. I liked her, but I didn't love her. I did not cherish her. I did not value her. I wasn't as gentle and kind to her, you know? I wasn't nurturing her. And now I miss her, you know? But I have become the woman of my dreams over time. And it's because I fell in love with the journey. I fell in love with the journey. I fell in love with the process. I decided how my process was going to go. I said, okay, if I cannot control if I cannot control what it is I'm going through, why not control myself along the way? And not control myself in a way that is fake or phony, but how about I contribute to my peace along the way, right? How about I make the journey fun and bearable? You know, I don't want to go through something and be miserable the whole time. That's what I mean. So I decided I am going to go through this journey with gratitude. And I'm going to place my worries unto God. I am not going to carry these worries. I'm not going to carry these bills. I'm not going to carry this stress. I'm not going to carry it because I don't have to. It's not who I am. Those are just emotions. Like, I'm not going to carry this deep found sadness. Like, no. And when I start doing that, the weeping faded out. The agony, the pain felt like sadness. And that's okay, because I have this saying, like, emotions are supposed to be like buses. They come, I experience them, and then when I'm at my next stop, I get off that bus and I allow that to fade. I allow it to go, right? I'm not holding on. I'm not staying on the bus ride longer than I'm supposed to, missing every stop and doing what I used to be. Like, how am I missing this stop and what's happening? And, you know, I don't know if I have any money. I don't know if I have this, and I don't know if I prepared for the journey. I'm not doing that. I'm getting off on my stop. I'm allowing emotions to come. I'm allowing emotions to go, and I'm staying in the present moment. That's all that I'm responsible for, is staying in this present moment, waking up, applying myself, taking care of myself, and knocking down my goals, you know, day by day. Because slow motion is still motion. You know, a small step is still a step. You know, a step is I'm moving forward. You know, it's only like 12, 15 steps on a general staircase. It's like one step is great, because at 15, I'm on the next level. That's how you have to look at it. So take your step today. Take that one small step that you feel like isn't adequate, and it's not. And allow your perspective to change. And it will change when you decide what you want. What do you really, really, really want? What makes you happy in the moment? Not what you're guessing, not what used to make you happy, feel happy, not what you used to think about, not what you did when you were 15. Right now, today, what makes you happy? Who was the last person you were around where you felt genuine joy? What were you doing when you felt freedom and peace? What were you doing? And think about truly healthy things. You know, it's easy to go, I feel like society normalizes toxicity or unhealthy coping skills or negative coping skills that take away from you, right? They take something out of you. But I want to normalize and create a world, a safe space, that positive coping skills is a norm, a new norm. Because why not? Why can't walking in gratitude be our new reality? Why can't laughing until your stomach hurts be a daily routine? Why can't positive conversation be something that's healthy and normalized? Why can't talking about people's successes instead of where they're inadequate at? Why can't that be more conversations? Like, so that's what I'm choosing to do. I'm choosing to put the spotlight on the positive instead of the negative, because when you give the negativity attention, it just goes crazy. We're not doing that. Like, no. Here on this channel, we are trying our best to make it out wholesome, peaceful, joyous, and alive. You know, leaving all of the baggage on the baggage carrier. It is not our responsibility. We are on our connecting flights, and we are moving in a different direction. So the only thing I'm challenging you to do today is decide what direction you want to go and take one small step towards that goal. So if anything at all touched you in this video, if anything sparked in your mind, if there was any idea that came, or anything that you just want to write down with yourself and keep, write it down. If there's anything you want to comment, any encouragement you feel led to give, anything you're going through that you feel like is going to help someone else overcome. If you liked anything about this video, please leave it in the comments below. You do not know whose life you can touch and change for the better by showing them that you can relate to them. So leave it in the comments, right? Subscribe to this channel, like this video, let me know if this touched you at all. And Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being present. And thank you for being a supporter of peace. Love and grace always. Talk to you soon.